So, by now I'm sure you guys know that there are berries in Minecraft. In fact, they're actually called sweet berries. But there are a few facts about these little guys that I'm not seeing mentioned by other YouTubers. So I thought I'd share all the little details about them that I have figured out. But before that, I should probably explain a little bit about what these things are. The sweet berries start out as bushes in the overworld, where they will spawn and then grow up and bear these little red berries. As you travel through the taiga biomes, which are the biomes they usually spawn in, you'll be able to right-click on one of these bushes, and it will drop anywhere from 1 to 2 berries if it's in its third growth state, and 2 to 3 berries on its final growth state. When eaten, they heal up to one of the haunches of meat on your hunger bar, and if you wish to grow more, you can just place a berry into the dirt or grass, and it will become a plant, which will yield berries if you wait for a bit, or if it's bone mealed. There's also another quirk about the berry bush itself. If you walk into it, you'll actually take a bit of damage, but only if you continue to move. If you stand still in it, nothing will happen. Which brings me to the part of this video you've all been waiting for, talking about the features that might not have been mentioned about these berries before. The sweet berry bush, once you're inside of its hitbox, not only will it hurt you, but it will also make it impossible for you to jump. Now, you can just walk out of it, it's not trapping you, but it does stop you from leaving if there are blocks around you. You'd have to break a block to get out of it. This makes fun for interesting player traps, but it also works for trapping mobs as well. There's a possibility of using this design to make a passive mob farm. Instead of having to use so much water to push the mobs around, you could just plant these guys, and the mobs will always try to walk towards either a villager, turtle eggs, or you, and then they'll die, and their drops will get picked up by a hopper minecart underneath. It's also a good way to protect the villagers from pillager raids. Just dig a small trench around a village and place the berry bushes in it, and the pillagers won't be able to get out, and at some point, they'll die. And the last thing I found out is that if a witch is caught in a berry bush with blocks surrounding it, it won't actually attack you. Maybe because it's constantly getting hurt, thus having to take a health potion, but it's just quite hilarious to have massive amounts of witches not be able to do anything to you. Although if you smack them, they will get their revenge. Well, that's all I have to say about the berry bushes. All of these details about it are subject to change and won't be fully released until the 1.14 full release, but I am still super excited to see what new features will be put in and what we'll see in the future updates. See you guys in the next video.